Honourable Speaker, fellow Democrats, colleagues and residents, welcome to the Johannesburg School of Governance, brought to you by the Democratic Alliance and once again approved by the President of South Africa. Let's begin by recapping on the previous lessons. Lesson 1, measurement. Lecture 2, sequence and foundations. Lecture 3 today is a simple one. Governance needs systems. And if your systems are broken, it doesn't matter how pretty your plans are. That's the whole lecture. Now let's apply it to the item before us. The main reef, Roodepoort, UDF, is actually good work. It gets the corridor logic right. It uses nodes correctly. It places density where service exists. It integrates mining belt land intelligently. Somebody, somewhere, has learned at least one thing from the DA's approach to planning. So we are supporting the UDF, but with reservations. And the reservations have nothing to do with the document. They have everything to do with the city that needs to implement it. A good plan cannot survive a bad system. That's the central problem. The ANC can occasionally copy DA planning principles, but they simply cannot copy DA governance principles and systems. Without systems, you don't get development. You get delays, chaos, and excuses. This UDF depends entirely on specific systems that are currently collapsing. The archives. The UDF depends on historic data. Archives are locked, inaccessible, and in some cases, informally monetized. You cannot redevelop Main Reef if you cannot access Main Reef's files. The LIS system, the Land Information System. Core to land use certainty. It's been down for weeks at a time. You cannot run a good corridor strategy on a system that behaves like it's on holiday. CPMS. Building controls meant to support densification. Instead, the system crashes more often than traffic lights. In fact, Facebook reminded me yesterday that I made a speech 2 years ago on how the CPMS system is offline. Nothing seems to change ever. Enforcement. The UDF talks about safe, walkable environments. Enforcement collapses when inspectors can't retrieve old case files. It collapses when JMPD is so under-resourced that we have 1.5 officers per ward. No investor puts money into a corridor when the underlying systems are a gamble. Last time, someone on that side may have said my source was too academic. Fine. Today we use a South African expert who has actually built successful government systems and who will be the next mayor of this great city. Relevant to this UDF is one line from Helen Zille's autobiography, Not Without a Fight. Caring for others is not a warm, fuzzy feeling. A caring state requires exceptional professionalism, strong systems, and accountability. That is the entire point. The ANC and their partners in decline talk about caring. The DA builds systems that actually care. You can plan all you like, but without professionalism, systems, and accountability, nothing moves from paper to the pavement. This UDF shows flashes of DA thinking. It shows that the ANC has learned to drop. But a drop of learning does not overcome a flood of incompetence. A good plan cannot compensate for bad governance. And that is the gap between the Joburg we have and the Joburg we could have. Just a reminder that this is the final term of the Johannesburg School of Governance. There will be no extended learning program for slow learners. Next term, the DA moves from teaching to demonstrating. We believe in Joburg. Thank you.
Councillor.